self to be accepted. A reflection by Vex Noir. There is a quiet kind of self-betrayal that almost everyone commits at least once. It doesn't look dramatic. It doesn't look like collapse. It looks like shrinking your truth so someone else can stay comfortable. It looks like laughing at a joke that hurt you, saying yes when your spirit screamed no, staying silent so you won't be called difficult. And slowly, without realizing it, you trade pieces of your authenticity for temporary approval. But approval that cost you yourself is not acceptance. It's self-abandonment with an audience. You were not born to be digestible. You were born to be real. And real people are not liked by everyone. Real people disrupt rooms. Real people outgrow places. Real people make others uncomfortable simply by refusing to shrink. Let them. Being misunderstood is painful, yes, but being false to yourself is corrosive. One hurts your ego, the other erodes your soul. We're taught to keep doors open, to stay polite, to stay connected, to never burn bridges, just in case we need to cross them again. But no one talks about the bridges that led you into fire. No one talks about the emotional cost of staying accessible to people who disrespected you. There is wisdom in maintaining connections, but there is self-respect in closing doors that led to humiliation, manipulation, or pain. May you build a life so abundant, emotionally, spiritually, financially, that you never have to return to a place that broke your confidence just to survive. Dependence on the wrong people is not loyalty. It's a wound that never got the chance to heal. And listen carefully to this part. Whatever hurt you the first time will not heal you the second. Familiar pain is still pain. Going back to what broke you does not prove love. It proves you are still negotiating your worth. Growth sometimes looks like distance, like silence, like walking away without explaining yourself to people who never tried to understand you anyway. Closure is not always a conversation. Sometimes it's a decision. You do not owe continued access to people who had access and chose to mishandle you. You do not owe your future to your past. You do not owe comfort to those who confused your kindness for weakness. Let people dislike you for evolving. Let them misunderstand you for setting boundaries. Let them call you different when you finally become yourself. Your life will not collapse because someone disapproves, but it will shrink every time you abandon yourself just to be accepted. There is a version of you waiting on the other side of self-respect. She is calmer, clearer, unapologetic about her standards. She does not chase approval. She attracts alignment. She does not return to places that wounded her. She builds new spaces that match who she has become. Be loyal to her, because the more you honor your truth, the less you will crave permission to exist. And that is freedom.